there a teacher in the room who can have a teacher's voice to quiet everyone? Okay. For those who don't know me, I'm Sriram Chakrathi. I'm president of the Board of Trustees of Moreland School District. I'd like to call this board meeting to order. On behalf of the Moreland School District Board of Trustees, I'm honored to welcome everyone to our annual People of the Year celebrations. Our full board meeting, which includes this celebration, is being streamed live via Zoom and is also being recorded. Our regular meeting will resume in the district office boardroom following the celebrations here. This evening is a highlight of the school year. It's a time to reflect on a year that was and shine a light on what makes Moreland so special. People. Give yourself something. Moreland thrives because of the dedication, talent, and heart that our team brings to work every day. This community is defined by such incredible depth and skill that narrowing it down to a few honorees is a challenge. That is why tonight we don't just celebrate a few, we salute the entire Moreland community. From our tireless staff to our selfless volunteers and the range of roles from the classroom and beyond. Thank you for being here to honor them, and let's get started. At this point, I'd like to introduce our superintendent, Dr. Flo Todd. Thank you.
Thank you, President Chakrathi. Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Moreland School District People of the Year event. I am your superintendent, and I'm really honored to be here tonight. This is one of my favorite events of the whole year because it gives us an opportunity to pause and recognize the people that do the extraordinary work in our schools each and every day. Every person being honored tonight has made a lasting difference in the lives of students. And it's not because of what they do, it's because of who they are. Tonight we celebrate teachers, administrators, those who inspire, classified staff who care for students in ways that are both seen and unseen, and volunteers who give their time, their energy, and their heart to schools simply because they care about this community. What makes this evening especially meaningful is that the individuals were nominated by their colleagues who work alongside them each and every day. Their colleagues see the kindness, the dedication, the patience, and the commitment that they bring to the school community. So tonight we have the privilege of celebrating together. And to the family members and friends who are in the audience and joined your loved ones this evening, thank you for providing that behind the scenes support that you do so that they can come and show up for our students each and every day. Congratulations to all of tonight's honorees. We are incredibly proud of you. And now to kick off the presentation of awards, I'd like to introduce our MC for the afternoon, Assistant Superintendent of HR, Tasha Quinones.
Thank you. Can I get a little talk?
Can you hear me?
All right. All right, there are appetizers in the back and water, so feel free to help yourself while this is going on. Sometimes you want a little snacky. All right, so thank you, Dr. Todd. We're going to begin the awards. What's going to happen is I will introduce the principal and assistant principal. They will come up. The assistant principal and principal will announce for their school site the volunteer, classified, and certificated people of the year. When you're announced, stay up here. So you will stay up here, and at the end, you're going to go over there to the lovely balloon arch stage photo area, and you will have your photo taken with the board members and Dr. Todd. So that's what we'll be doing, and then I will announce the next school, and then we'll do it again. Got it? All right, we are going to start with A. Anderson, with Principal Jody Rubino and Assistant Principal Jessica Fick.
All right, we are going to start with our Volunteer of the Year. So we would like to invite up Angie Rubalcaba. All right, we are proud to present Anderson's Volunteer of the Year Award to Angie. Angie took on a role this year as Anderson's very first parent representative for MEF. Beyond just attending the monthly meeting, she gave Anderson a voice and was a great representative of our community. Angie wrote a successful grant providing carnival games for our fall festival that brought smiles to hundreds of our students. She also didn't just stop at the one grant, she actively encouraged our teachers to dream big too, and because of her encouragement, 2 of our Anderson teachers were selected for grants this year. These funds provided social-emotional tools for classrooms, helping our students navigate their world with more resilience. Whether she was representing Anderson at the MEF 5K fundraiser or stepping up as a long-term substitute teacher in prior years, a couple of times, Angie has proven that she is all in for the Anderson community. What makes this award even more special is seeing where her journey is headed next. While she has spent countless hours volunteering, she's also finishing her own teaching credential, and we're so excited to see what comes next for her. Angie, thank you for sharing your heart and your time with Anderson, and congratulations on being our Volunteer of the Year.
I'm not as tall as Tasha, sorry. Okay. I am pleased to introduce our classified person of the year, Ruth Alvarado. Ruth, come on up. As an instructional aide in kindergarten, Ruth quite literally does it all. She supports individual students in small groups with their academics. She prepares activities in the classroom. She braves the TK kindergarten playground by setting up and leading games at recess to ensure that all the students are being safe and are feeling included. She's a go-to person for the students in her class and other classes as well for all of their questions and concerns that arise through kindergarten's day, which I'm sure you can imagine is quite a lot. Ruth's biggest strength, though, is her kindness. She genuinely cares for all the students and meets them with patience and understanding throughout the day. She builds strong, positive relationships with the kids and their families as well. Being a former Anderson parent herself has given her strong ties to the community and a heartfelt interest in the success of our students and our school. The following are quotes from students for the reasons that they appreciate and care for Ruth. These are kindergartners from her classroom. I like that she is kind with others, and when we cry, she helps make us feel better. She helps me with my homework. She helps me when I'm sad. She says, take a break. When I tell her something, she listens to me. When I get hurt, Miss Ruth takes me to the office to get a Band-Aid. And the quote that I think best sums up Ruth's impact is short and sweet. One student said, I love her. To which every student within earshot said, me too, I love her too. Thank you for making our students feel heard, supported, and most of all, loved. Congratulations, Ruth.
All right, and now I'm very excited to bring up Stephanie Stillwell, our Anderson Teacher of the Year. All right, it's my pleasure to present Anderson's Teacher of the Year to Stephanie Stillwell. Stephanie teaches our youngest learners in the TK and Kinder SDC program, a role that requires a unique blend of grace and grit. In her classroom, there's no such thing as a one-size-fits-all education. Stephanie is known for her asset-based mindset. She doesn't look at what a student can't do, but focuses entirely on their unique strengths and what they can bring to the table. She sees every student as a distinct individual, whether a child is obsessed with the trampoline, animals, trains, or outer space. Stephanie builds her lessons around students' interests, ensuring that every child feels seen, heard, and excited to learn. Beyond her curriculum, Stephanie is a master of the pivot. She's extremely flexible, meeting the ever-changing needs of her students with a level of patience that is quite frankly legendary. She also serves as a vital leader within our staff. Managing a classroom is one thing, but Stephanie also oversees and leads instructional aides, fostering a team environment where everyone's empowered to support our students' growth. She also has served as a mentor teacher for some newer teachers in the district. Stephanie, every day you provide our students with the strongest possible foundation, proving that with enough patience and the right perspective, every child can succeed. Please join me in congratulating our Anderson Elementary Teacher of the Year, Stephanie Stillwell.
Taking notes. That's what we're going to repeat. All right. It goes faster. Baker, I have faith that your photos are going to go faster. You're going to know what to do. All right. We're going to welcome up B. Baker, Jenna, and Jen. Jenna is the principal, and Jen is the assistant principal. Okay. Our volunteer of the year is arriving soon. She's stuck in traffic. But I'm still going to read it and we'll cheer for her when she comes in. But our volunteer of the year is Layla Kadrick. She has been a dedicated, longtime volunteer at Baker for about 12 years. Her 3 children have gone through Baker, and now her youngest child is a 5th grader, so she's leaving us. But she's been an active member of our Home and School Club for 11 years and is always willing to lend a hand with anything. Our catwalks, running Baker script programs, school events, anything we ask. And we'll miss her next year, but I know that she will pick up her phone or answer a text message from me or any of us, give us a call. She's amazing. So if we could give her a round of applause.
All right. I'm going to welcome up our classified person of the year, Miss Lisa Veluzzi. Come on up. Miss Lisa has worked in Moreland as an instructional aide for 18 years and currently works in our TSDC class. Miss Lisa is a team player, ready to tackle any task with a bright smile. If you ask the students why they love her, the list is endless, but it always comes back to how deeply she cares about their well-being. Whether she is supporting them on a math assignment or joining in on a game of Uno, Miss Lisa has a natural gift for connecting with students of all ages. She takes the time to build trusting relationships and makes sure that every Baker student knows that they are supported and cared for. Congratulations to Baker's Classified Person of the Year, Lisa Veluzzi, on this well-deserved honor.
Okay, our next person is Jessie Slater, Baker's Teacher of the Year. Okay, Mr. Slater is known for his signature calm, cool, and collected presence. He's created a classroom community that his 4th grade students truly love being a part of. Through clear routines and high expectations, he's established a positive environment that is rooted in respect and teamwork. In his classroom, students feel empowered to collaborate, take academic risks, and confidently share their voices. And that's about any time you go in his classroom at any point in the day. In addition to his work inside the classroom, Mr. Slater goes above and beyond for Baker students by co-hosting the extremely popular Chef's Club during lunch. He's also served as a teacher leader through working as a facilitator for the 4th grade community of practice group and developing lessons for the writing committee. We are so grateful for his efforts in sharing strategies to improve instruction across our entire district
and we are super fortunate he's on our staff. So congratulations to Jesse Slater, Baker's Teacher of the Year.
Moving on to Country Lane, you're C, letter C. We're going right down the alphabet. We're welcome Carrie Billings, the principal, and Janelle Givens, the assistant principal.
She is very, very tall. How tall are you, Tasha? She's not listening. She's behind the scenes. I am so excited to introduce my volunteer of the year, Rochelle Hernandez. Come on down. Right. So, let me just tell you a little bit about this lady. She is the kind of volunteer every school dreams of having. She gives her heart, creativity, and endless energy to Country Lane, and our community is better because of it. She sees a need, steps up without hesitation, and always gives her time, energy, and creativity to make Country Lane a better place. And this girl truly knows how to throw a party. Whether she's planning an unforgettable glow dance, bingo nights, organizing our staff appreciation events, coordinating science camp, managing finances as our homeschool club co-treasurer. I believe she does sleep at times too, but I'm not sure. Rochelle always steps up and gets the job done, often behind the scenes and without asking for recognition. She's the person picking up the pizzas, ordering decorations, building balloon arches, organizing restaurant nights, and helping raise thousands of dollars for our students. But what truly makes Rochelle special is not just what she does, it's how she does it, with enthusiasm, generosity, and definite flair. Her children say she's always helping, whether it's supporting the school or sitting with them if they need help with homework. They also made sure we knew she's an incredible cook. They rave about her spaghetti and meatballs, her homemade pozole, fideo, barbacoa, clams with spaghetti, and the endless lineup of delicious desserts that somehow make every gathering feel special. Honestly, it sounds like being part of this family means you never go hungry. Rochelle's made a lasting impact not on only on her own children's experience, but on every student, staff member, and family at Country Lane. We are incredibly lucky and grateful to honor her as our Volunteer of the Year. Congratulations.
All right, I would love to welcome our Teacher of the Year, Molly Lenham.
Hang on one second, Molly. Our classified person of the year is not here, but I do want to shout her out. It's Diana Paisley, who is our RSPA. And now, Molly, come up.
It is such an honor to recognize Molly Lenhoff as Country Lane's Teacher of the Year. Molly brings joy, energy, and heart into everything she does. She is the kind of teacher who makes every student feel seen, supported, and loved. We asked staff and students to describe her. The list was very long. I did shorten it. It's still very long because they had amazing things to say. She is bubbly, funny, kind, patient, dependable, supportive, and incredibly hardworking. Her students, who are adorable, say she is very silly. She loves using funny voices, which I have not heard. She laughs all the time, and she gives the very best hugs. And honestly, that just says everything about the environment she creates in her classroom. This year was Molly's first year teaching kindergarten after moving from 4th grade, a big jump, and she absolutely jumped in with positivity and a growth mindset. Whether she's teaching kindergarten or upper grade, Molly has an incredible ability to create lessons that are creative and student-centered. Beyond her talent as an educator, Molly is an amazing teammate and advocate for kids. She leads with empathy and care, and she makes our entire school community better by just being a part of it. Congratulations, Molly, and thank you for the joy that you bring to Country Day.
All right, that's the end of our alphabetical order. The district goes at the end, so we're going to jump to E. Easterbrook Discovery School. We're going to welcome up Sherry Vasquez, the principal, and Chelsea Ainsville, assistant principal, and Maria King, assistant principal.
All right, lucky me. So it is truly an honor to recognize EDS's Volunteer of the Year, Sabine Habzi, whose dedication to EDS and Moreland School District has had so much impact on our school community since way back in 2014. So those of you who have volunteers that have a fifth grader that you're losing them, lucky for us, she had another baby. So now we have a second grader. So she'll be here forever. Over the years, Sabine has worn many, many hats and given countless hours of her positive energy to others. Whether she is serving as an Art in Action volunteer, classroom coordinator, cooking volunteer, PTO treasurer, or PTO co-president, she's always willing to step in and support wherever she is needed. Beyond EDS, Sabine has also contributed at the district level through various committees, leadership roles, always advocating for students, families, and communities district-wide. Just one example of this is focus groups that Sabine has organized for parents who are wanting to learn more about a certain topic. When she heard parents asking lots of questions, she set up some focus groups so they could learn from each other on topics such as options for high school and neurodivergence. What stands out the most about Sabine, though, is not the number of roles that she's taken on, but the way that she does it. She takes everything on with heart and commitment. She's truly someone that you see everywhere on campus, whether she's helping to organize, encouraging people, solving problems, building connections. She does it all. She does all of this with a very steady and pragmatic leadership role, which I really appreciate, and a great sense of humor, which I need. She has been so generous with her time, talents, and leadership to support students, staff, and family, and our school community is much better because of her. So please join us in congratulating and thanking Sabine for
All right. It is my pleasure to recognize Diana Rosas. Please come on up. Hey, I'm really pleased to introduce our Classified Employee of the Year, Diana Rosas. Diana joined the EDS community several years ago as a part-time community liaison. At that time, she quickly became a leader for the EDS Spanish-speaking community and an asset to our parents. However, during the day, she was working at Moreland Preschool, so she wasn't around EDS. She did bring a lot of those students to EDS, though, and they still come and visit her. We really began to appreciate her more and more when she joined the office staff and became a full-time Husky. Diana is patient and understanding with the needs of our immigrant community. She's a valuable resource for connecting families to resources and guiding them through the confusing systems of ARIES, social service referrals, and ALEO, the after-school activity program software. The families feel so welcomed and supported when they pass by her desk. They often approach her for support with outside school systems too. Diana is a favorite with the students. Kids who speak Spanish, English, and many other languages greet her warmly when they come into the office, many of them making a special trip just to pass by her desk. Her friendly face greets the injured and sick Huskies, and her compassion helps the kids feel better. She takes the time to really listen to and understand what's going on before calling the parents or moving the students back to class. Diana loves kids of all ages, and they can feel it. In the office, we all benefit from Diana's willingness to do what needs to be done. It doesn't matter what type of situations arise, Diana will do what it takes. We often find her unloading boxes into the storeroom, translating conferences, updating the marquee, and so much more. When we ask Diana to do something, we know that it'll get done well. We can count on her to be diligent, welcoming, and compassionate. These skills make for an amazing front line in our school office. Congratulations, Diana. You're a wonderful Husky, and you do deserve to be the EDS Classified Employee of the Year.
All right, last but certainly not least, I get to present our Certificated Employee of the Year to Miriam Beloche. Come on. People don't really like her, in case you couldn't tell. So, Miriam Beloche first joined us as actually a field worker alongside our current school psychologist at the time. From that very first year, she stood out to us. Her dedication, curiosity, and genuine commitment to our students made an immediate impression on everyone around her. Although she left briefly to complete her internship, the moment we heard that she was looking for her next opportunity, we swooped her back up to be an EDS Husky. Today, Miriam is an integral part of our student support team. Her work spans from formal student assessments, IEP collaboration, parent resources, and close partnerships with classroom teachers, all in the service of ensuring every student has what they need to thrive. Those who work alongside her say it best. One colleague shared that Miriam is ever present whenever there is a challenging or upset student. She eagerly looks for ways to support students and is genuinely invested in building individual connections with them. Our special education team values her knowledge, leadership, and her steady, uplifting presence. No matter the situation, and literally no matter the situation, Miriam shows up with a positive attitude and a willingness to help, and that makes all the difference. Please join me in congratulating Miriam, EDS's Certificated Employee of the Year.
Moving right along, we're halfway through. Next, we're going to welcome Latimer, Principal Hillary Gill, Assistant Principal Larry Wilson.
We're definitely not phone. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and welcome our Volunteer of the Year, Mizuho Kaufman, to the front. And Mizuho hates the attention, so I'm going to keep her up here as long as possible. As everyone in this room knows, volunteers are instrumental. And volunteers who impact and influence the school culture are indispensable. Mizuho Kaufman is one such volunteer we are lucky to have here at Latimer. First and foremost, Mizuho is a parent of two amazing Latimer students. Her commitment to family pours into the work that she does behind the scenes, and we, as a community, want to not only recognize, but highlight her because of the impact and the difference she makes every day. First, Mizuho supports our school by serving on the Home and School Club as a board member and has been working the past few years on overseeing the budget and finances for our group. She is often spending time in the staff lounge each day, calculating financial records, cutting checks, or following up on Home and School Club business, which is literally every day, no joke. In addition, she volunteers her time at school to help with field trips and through Art Vista, which provides parents a chance to volunteer in classes by providing students art opportunities at all levels. Lastly, Mizuho helps us out as a new duty. And while that itself is a huge accomplishment, it's her time she spends to pick up the students in the TK Kinder area, take them to get lunch, and support them when they head back to their class after lunch. That is truly remarkable. She doesn't have any TK Kinder students, and it's in her selfless actions like this and her connection to our staff, students, and families that ensure Latimer is a success and reminds us all that one person can truly make the biggest impact. Congratulations, Mizuho.
All right, I am going to welcome our Classified Employee of the Year from Latimer Up, Noel Amoroso. No, I love it. I love it. It's a family affair. As our mental health clinician, Noel is a steady, calming presence on our campus. In a busy school environment, he brings a sense of calm, as you can see right now, and helps everyone feel just a little more grounded. And that presence is felt by staff and students alike. What sets Noel apart is his commitment to truly knowing every student at Latimer. He makes it a point to learn names, stories, and faces across every grade level, because he understands that being a trusted adult starts with showing up before a crisis ever happens. Whether working with our youngest elementary students or our middle schoolers, he meets each child with patience, compassion, and genuine care. Families know him as someone who listens, understands, and works alongside to support their children. He also brings a spirit of positivity and encouragement that lifts everyone around him. He's a constant presence throughout our school. You can find him checking in with students, connecting with staff, and quietly making sure that everyone has what they need to be successful, both in and outside the classroom. Please join me in congratulating Noel Amoroso. And now I would like to welcome our Teacher of the Year, Shanoa Ross. Shanoa is the kind of educator that every school hopes for. The one who somehow seems to be everywhere at once. Before school, after school, at every game, every performance, and in between. She shows up because she genuinely wants to. She cheers her students, and not just in the classroom, but every space that they shine. In the hallways, with quick check-ins, she's always finding ways to make sure students can be seen and they know they are cared for. As our resource teacher for grades 4 through 8, Shanoa has a remarkable ability to understand exactly what each student needs, academically, socially, and emotionally. She makes it a priority to know her students and their families by name, by story, and by heart. She is also an innovator. Shanoa reimagined our middle school elective program to provide targeted math support for struggling students. And that work has led to real, measurable growth in our student achievement. And if you ask our staff, they'll tell you Shanoa is often the first person to jump in when help is needed. She shares her expertise generously, lifts up new team members, and somehow even makes a mock IEP meeting seem a little less intimidating. Most of all, Shanoa is a passionate advocate for every child who walks through our doors. Her compassion, dedication, and steady belief in kids make Latimer stronger every day. Please join me in congratulating Shanoa Ross.
Moreland Middle School, we welcome Teresa Molinelli, Principal, and Assistant Principals Yoni Peretti, Carol Chen, and Melissa Cabrera.
Good evening, Marnie, come on down. I am truly honored to introduce Marnie Mosley. She is so deserving of the recognition as Moreland Middle School's Volunteer of the Year. Marnie has faithfully served as our MMS Home and School Club president or co-president for the past 3 years, demonstrating an unwavering commitment to our school community. During her time in this role, Marnie has supported every aspect of the Home and School Club, from community building events, to family outreach, to teacher appreciation initiatives, fundraising, and she's even on the 8th grade dance committee. Marnie leads with kindness, positivity, and a genuine desire to make Moreland Middle a welcoming and supportive place for all. She consistently goes above and beyond to ensure that all students, staff, and families feel connected and valued. Her thoughtful leadership has strengthened our school community and enhanced the overall experience for everyone involved. We are incredibly grateful for Marnie's dedication, generosity, and the countless hours she has given to support Moreland Middle School. Her impact is deeply appreciated by all and will have a lasting impact at Moreland Middle. It is my honor to congratulate Marnie Mosley as our Volunteer of the Year. Mayra Tapia, will you please come up here? I am so excited to announce Mayra Tapia as Moreland Middle School's Classified Person of the Year. And anyone who enters our office quickly understands why. As the first person many families and students and visitors meet, Mayra consistently creates a welcoming and positive first impression. She is friendly, caring, and always willing to help. Mayra goes above and beyond to support students, staff, and families, especially our English language learners, by helping them navigate school systems, programs, and resources with patience and kindness. She is also incredibly organized and detail-oriented. When supporting families, she makes sure they have everything they need so they feel confident, capable, and most importantly, empowered to take the next steps. Her ability to empower families and help them feel supported makes her such an impactful asset to our community. One of Mayra's greatest strengths is her ability to make people feel seen and valued. She takes the time to remember names, build relationships, and ensure every person feels comfortable and supported. Mayra is also incredibly creative and helps brand our Mustang spirit all around campus, enhancing our strong sense of community and pride. She adds thoughtful personal touches that make staff feel appreciated and connected, from creating personalized name cups, which one of our administrators is using today, and coordinating and making matching Halloween costumes for our staff. In addition, Mayra is an amazing baker and cook who is always bringing delicious treats and foods to share, creating moments of joy, connection, and appreciation for our staff. Her dedication, warmth, and commitment to service make her an invaluable part of the MMS community, and we are incredibly grateful for all that she does each day. Please give a warm welcome to Mayra Tapia. All right, Kitsy Hendricks, please come on up as our Kitsy Hendricks is truly deserving of recognition as MMS's Certificated Person of the Year. In less than a year, she has made a tremendous impact on our campus through her warmth, leadership, and dedication to students. Kitsy has created meaningful connections not only with students on her 6th grade caseload, but with students across all grade levels. Her welcoming and approachable demeanor makes students and staff feel immediately at ease, and many students seek her out in the Wellness Center for her support and encouragement. As a bilingual counselor in English and Espanol,
Kitsy is able to communicate directly with families and build authentic relationships that help students and parents feel understood, valued, and supported. Kitsy has also brought renewed energy and organization to our Wellness Center by implementing systems that will continue to strengthen student support services for years to come. She's also highly data-driven and data-oriented and thoughtfully analyzes the data that the wellness team collects and are therefore providing in order to understand where we successfully are meeting Mustang's needs and where there are opportunities for additional outreach and support. Her ability to combine compassion with a reflective, data-driven approach helps ensure our students receive meaningful and responsive care within our walls and beyond. Her compassion, leadership, organization, and advocacy for students have already made a lasting difference at MMS. Thank you, Ms. Kitsy, for your tremendous impact on the MMS community.
I'm going to welcome our last school site, Payne, Principal Jeanette Escobar, and VP Mariah Flanagan.
Good evening. Tonight we celebrate our Volunteer of the Year, Kathy Capella. While some classrooms have room moms, we have Kathy, our office mom. There is truly no task she can't handle. Need something organized? Done. Need a bulletin board perfectly hung straight? She's already there with her level and measuring tape in hand. Need a pick-me-up? She brings coffee and donuts. And we cannot forget the legendary great move of the summer of 2025, where 16 classrooms were reassigned at Payne. This included thousands of staples removed, thousands, and many, many materials sorted and organized so that teachers had exactly what they needed to start the year fresh. Throughout the year, she's cleaned sheds, organized curriculum, sewn the beloved soft items in our classroom, prepared instructional materials, including many of the new You Fly sound cards, and gave countless hours to help our school run smoothly. All of it done with care, dedication, and a smile. Kathy, you are the best office mom we could ask for. And yes, I might be slightly biased because she's my actual mom. But I stand by it. We truly could not do what we do without your behind the scenes work. Thank you.
I'm very pleased to help celebrate our Classified Employee of the Year, our Behavior Technician, Emily Cook, or Miss Emily. Please come on up. Or should I say, friends, Miss Emily, do you copy? Miss Emily might be the most in-demand person on our campus. Honestly, if we could track her steps, she would put most marathon runners to shame. In the words of our staff who nominated her, is there anyone more in tune with the needs of our students? And they are correct. You walk in a room, and every time you show up with warmth, patience, and just the right approach, Whether it's a student who's earned a break, one that's navigating big emotions, or someone needing some firm, caring guidance, you are there in a moment's notice, probably already halfway across the campus in your running shoes. Emily uses thoughtful, research-based strategies to help our students turn their challenges into growth opportunities. She supports our staff with tools, resources, and a steady sense of direction, because yes, all adults on our campus are also learning too. She brings people together, creating a true team around every student that she serves. And as if it weren't enough, she's working very hard to earn her BCBA certification, continuing to grow her already impressive skill set, all the while keeping her sense of humor intact. Miss Emily, you are truly the heart of our campus. We would be completely lost without you, and we are so grateful to have you. Please join us in celebrating Miss Emily.
Joanna Simon, come on up. It is my absolute honor to celebrate our Teacher of the Year, Joanna Simon. Joanna is someone who truly defines leadership, flexibility, and a commitment to growth. As an MTA leader, Joanna represents her colleagues with professionalism and heart. She speaks up when it matters, celebrates wins, and works alongside leadership to make our school and Moreland stronger. This year alone, she switched grade levels, mentored a colleague, and somehow still had time to completely revamp her reading block multiple times because good enough just isn't her style. As a veteran teacher with many years of experience, don't worry, she brings a fresh, can-do spirit every single day. Whether she's tackling a new flex group, diving into a new reading program, or guiding others as a mentor, she does it all with a smile and the best sense of humor. I can always count on her for a good joke, a sarcastic comment, or a hug when I need them. It is truly an honor to watch her shine. I'm so proud of her and grateful for the laughter, collaboration, and inspiration she brings. Joanna, we are lucky to have you.
All right, now we're going to switch to the district office. We're going to present the district office winner, and then we're going to present overall district winners from each category, plus the administrative winner of the year. So I'm going to turn it over to Chris Rivera for the district office winner, people person of the year, class of 5.
I'll be presenting something. Not sure I figured it out yet, but that's okay. All right, so the district office is made up of dedicated employees who support the everyday operations of the 7 schools, preschool programs, and extended day programs. I have the privilege tonight of saying a few words about our district office classified employee of the year, Fabiola Villegas. Now, I thought this was a roast. It was not. Good thing I didn't go first, because that would have been bad. It is an honor to have Fabiola on my team in the business. She goes above and beyond, gives us a good solid 5 hours at least when she's not in there talking with Marisol or eating up at lunch for her daughter. Goes above and beyond. In all seriousness, no, she goes above and beyond in what she does. She ensures that most of you, if you're M through Z, get paid. She's a payroll specialist. So for those that fall into that category, she's the one. And she makes sure it happens every single month. And if you don't know the payroll, which a lot of us don't, there's a lot of detail that goes into it. The complexities of the STRS, the PERS, and all those other fun benefits that we get to pay, she knows it all. She makes sure it's accurate. She'll question it. We had a STRS audit. She said, nope, I don't think this is right. Of course, probably it was right. So we got that changed. But she goes above and beyond. She is a pleasure to have in the business department, and she is more than, you deserve this more than anyone. We are glad that you're in the business department, and you just make it a better place for showing up every day. So thank you.
Now I welcome Dr. Hyde to finish the evening out with the district winners. I think it's Chris. Chris broke it. Chris got fancy and broke it.
It's always Chris.
Oh, no. This is what I'm going to do. So before I present the 4 final winners of tonight, I do want to thank all of the people that put this beautiful event on and had their hands in it. So we have our facilities team, our food service team, our tech team. We've got our HR team hiding behind there. Debbie, Maureen's taking pictures. So I just want to say thank you to everybody for making this such an amazing event tonight. I really appreciate it. Are you ready? It's a secret. So, it is my honor. I get to announce the volunteer, the classified, the teacher, and the administrator of the year. And so I would like to announce our Moreland School District Volunteer of the Year, Sabine Habuzit. You've heard Sherry say so much about her. My favorite is the lemonade stand that she brought to the district office. But Sabine has worked way beyond her school community. She served on the President's Council, helping sharing insights and her experience and knowledge with all of the homeschool club leaders from all the sites. She's very involved with MEF, and this past year, she stepped into the very exciting role to serve on the bond and parcel tax oversight committees. She's also been a part of the cell phone committee, so she's making an impact district-wide. She is astute, generous, and someone who makes a difference in whatever capacity she is serving. It is my great pleasure to share this year's Moreland School District Volunteer of the Year, Sabine. On to the classified employee of the year. So every year we select one classified person to represent the entire district amongst hundreds of exceptional Moreland classified employees. There are so many deserving individuals whose hard work and passion does shine every day. So it was a difficult decision, but I am very excited to announce the Moreland School District Classified Person of the Year, Ms. Emily Cook from Moreland. Again, Mariah shared so many wonderful things. I think I would sum it up as Emily has a true heart for all students, all being capital ALL, and we really appreciate that. She has proven her commitment to every child and staff member. She is a teammate, she is a mentor, and a true champion for our students. Please put your hands together for the woman who never stops moving, literally, for her students, Ms. Emily Cook. Okay, and for Moreland's District Administrator of the Year, it is time to announce, our Management and Confidential team is made up of dedicated school site, district, extended day supervisors, many others who play vital roles, sometimes behind the scenes. Each year, one outstanding member of this team is recognized as the Management or Confidential Person of the Year for their exceptional leadership and service. I am excited to announce this year's Administrator of the Year award goes to Tracy Dwyer. Tracy's husband was up there, retired last year, gave her a standing ovation. So after 35 years of service in public education, and 31 of those in the Moreland School District, she only looks 31, so I'm not quite sure how that happened, Tracy did announce her retirement for this June. Tracy has supported multiple sites across the district in multiple roles, from teacher to teacher on special assignment, to assistant principal, and now coordinator of educational services. I think of Tracy as that all-around utility player. She's the one you can stick on any team, take on any task, and she's able to get the job done. You call Tracy, you need an extra hand, she's up for it. I wanted to read a few things that some of her colleagues said about her. Tracy is the type of manager who creates an environment where everyone feels important. You can see she truly cares about what she's doing. She also goes out of her way to bring the team together and make work fun. Tracy brings a light and exuberance in the office and really takes the necessary time to connect with her team. Her work has had and will continue to have a lasting impact on the long-term success of our district. Please help me in congratulating Tracy Dwyer as our administrator. It gives me goosebumps to think about this next award, which is for our Teacher of the Year. Shanoa Rostrom. Shanoa represents the Moreland dedication of putting students first. She shows up for every game, literally, the milestones to ensure every student feels seen and championed. She is a visionary resource teacher who turns data into empowerment by reimagining math support and building a culture of a radical trust with families. And finally, she is the ultimate advocate and teammate, providing steady belief in a child's potential, the most powerful tool an educator can possess. Please join me in congratulating Shanoa Ross from Latimer.
Hold tight. We have to take a photo and then we will.
join us in person or virtually online at the link on our website. Thank you again for joining us for this celebration and for all that you did to make it an incredible school year.